Hello, good morning. This is Nam here. This is our Thursday Live, which I've committed to do every week. And uh, so today we are doing yet another live with another topic I have in my mind. Last week we spoke about introspection and how introspection is a very important aspect of your inner work when you're trying to do meditation, and how and I also shared a tip on how to work with the emotion of anger. There are so many other tools that you could learn as a part of letting the emotion move through your body. But the first part is to do meditation, any form of meditation that brings awareness for you and makes you feel comfortable with it. There's so many different types of meditation, but you need to pick and choose what works for you, what feels good for you at that moment. So it's important to learn a variety of things that works for you. Now, today's topic, what I wanted to talk about is about explaining the holistic yoga as such. But before that, I just want to tell you all the lives that I do on Thursdays is all about physical wellness, mental wellness, and emotional wellness, and how to bring alignment in your physical, mental, and emotional body so that you enjoy health holistically and able to live the life of your dreams with your dream body, with your dream career, with your dream relationship, and every experience that you want to live in your life all boils down to how much inner work you're doing, how much you're up leveling yourself consistently, so how much you're awakening your own true intelligence that is within you, because everything you need to know is already within you. All the emotions and false beliefs that we've picked up from this lifetime and previous lifetime is all like a cloud covering that, and the process of the inner work or you're doing is to uncover and to dilute and dissipate this cloud so that you can get in touch with your true authentic self, which is going to clearly your own intuition tells you what's right for you, what's wrong for you, what is the best choice in terms of food you have to eat, or exercise that you need to do for the particular day, or the move in your career, or how to be in your relationship. Everything, all the knowledge is within you, but to access that you need to uncover and let go of a lot of baggages that you're carrying for no reason. It's only because we are unconscious about it. And the whole time tested eternal practice of yoga is the ancient key to uncover that. There's so many modern day names and techniques. It is all rinsed and repeated with a different name version of what yoga is already given to us. So I want to explain to you a little bit about how introspection is one aspect of yoga. I want to tie it all together about understanding what yoga actually means. When you say yoga, people think that doing asanas and being able to do a few different asanas means you are a yogi, but that is not true. If you're doing asanas, you are just someone who practices asanas. Yoga is much more than that. Asana is one aspect of being a yogi, but until you are or they are also practicing all other pillars of yoga, you can't really call yourself a yogi, or you will not actually see the up leveling. Yes, you will become a little bit more flexible, and that brings a little bit of health and being able to be flexible even in your thinking. All that kind of affects your mental and emotional state, but it's only like lasts for a short time. For 24 hours. If you practice for one day, probably the effect of that stays with you for 24 hours. But what we want is a practice that is consistently up-leveling you, right? So in order to do that, first you need to understand what is yoga. There are so many people who have contributed to this knowledge, but Saint Patanjali is the one who put all this, concised all the knowledge and wrote it in his book called Yoga Sutra, and explained yoga has it is a eightfold path. The Eightfold Path in Sanskrit is called Ashtanga Yoga. So his Ashtanga Yoga, the Eightfold Path, starts with Iyama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Prathyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. So the first two, Iyama, Niyama, are basically the rules that you need to follow for yourself, universal rules and personal rules and universal rules. That means the mindset you need to have first of all before you practice asana, pranayama, pratyahara, and so on. It is also like a step-by-step process. So the first you have to do kindergarten first to go into grade 1 to grade 2 and grade 3, right? So the first and foremost, Iyama basically is like few rules or few mindsets that you need to embody before you are able to go into grade 2 as Niyama and then grade 3 as Asana. So there's 5 to 10 different texts have different rules, but a few of the Iyamas, if I have to explain to you, is Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha. 5 rules that I basically teach the kids in kids yoga, but there's more to that. You can expand or bring all these qualities into one. Like say, for example, if you just take non-violence, for example, which is the first rule to follow. Non-violence, you can see it in all aspects, right? It just does not stop with many people think non-violence means becoming a vegetarian. It is a lot more. If you're going to be a vegetarian and you're going to hate other people for eating meat, you're not a non-violent person. You're showing violence against other people through your hatred towards what they are doing. So we need to understand that non-violence comes even in your thought, even for yourself. When you're saying negative things and unfairly criticizing yourself, you're being violent to yourself. So it's important to be non-violent to oneself, to others, in your thoughts, actions, and even in your words. Yeah, if you just follow that alone, you will automatically be following the next one, which is Satya, the truth. So just holding on to one particular rule, one particular mindset translates other mindsets, even get integrated, because they are all rules of the nature. When we are becoming violent or untruthful, we are going away from the rules of the nature. So we are talking about alignment, right? So the alignment starts with the alignment of our mindset along with the mindset. You can call the mindset of the universe itself. So if your mindset and the universe's rules align, then you are ready to practice asana. So it is like doing the grade 1, grade 2 stuff. But if you go, I barely see any places that calls themselves yoga studios to pay a lot of attention. Hi, Mariana. Talk a lot about the Iyama Niyama aspect. The modernly we call about mindset and all that. But mindset, what is mindset? In yoga, there is clear description of the various mindsets that we need to embody. So that is the first and foremost. Without doing all of that, if you're going to be really good in doing a few postures and show that you're really flexible, that you're barely scratching the surface of becoming a yogi. So it's really important to give importance to the Niyama aspect so that you're gradually ready to practice asana, which opens you up to go even in further up to pranayama, which is the breathing exercise. The breathing exercise literally opens up your inner world to your outer world. And that is called the stage of Prathyahara, where all your senses which are naturally flowing outward is naturally start to converge inward and become aware of your own inner world, how your thoughts are, what are the patterns, how you tend to think or react in a certain situation. You become aware of all that naturally. Now, how all this should happen? It should happen like a flower is blossoming. You can't go and show more light or put more air and wind to make the flower blossom because you're in a hurry, right? it doesn't happen. So the whole awakening process should be like a flower blossoming. So it has to take its time, and all the like the light and the soil and the water, everything should be congruent for it to happen optimally. That is how the eightfold paths are. So like you said, like I said, it is one step at a time. Once you it is also works along, you need to, it's not like you have your mindset is set and then your asana, and then you practice 3 months of asana, then you do 3 months of pranayama. It's not like that. So you continue, you practice, you learn that all of these 8 paths. So pratyahara, dharana is your ability to concentrate, and dhyana is the a state where the concentration becomes natural, where it becomes even deeper and sustained. And samadhi is a state where it is sustained for a long time. How we go through it is in bits and pieces. So you will have awakening for a moment one day, and then you'll have awakening for a couple of moments another day, and so on. So we need to have a practice every day where we are touching all aspects of the yoga, all the 8 aspects. So there has to be a process where we are consistently doing every day, where we are blossoming like a flower, literally like a flower. The more awareness, the more consciousness in our life, the easier life becomes. We tend to go in a flow. Things work for us instead of us having to struggle and push and pull to get things done. Whatever you think manifests more sooner through the universe. So when you're in alignment, you're in exactly the same energy as the universe is, and so whatever you're wishing for, the energy is able to get manifested in the third density quicker. So our job is only to have a practice that you can do every day, which is going to bring you again and again and again into alignment, where you're ticking all the boxes of mindset, asana exercise, pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, and Dhyana, and Samadhi. All of it has to be embodied in the practice you're doing. Not just a practice of half an hour of asana will not really serve the purpose. So the whole idea of me to explain this whole process is so that you are embodying all the eightfold paths of yoga every day consistently in order to see the result that you're looking for. So I'm having a coaching program right now where I'm teaching women a practice which is aligned with our lifestyle, aligned with modern life, aligned with the amount of time, the constraint on time we have, taking and the ease of practicing. So if anyone with any size or any age should be able to practice, start at any point. So to ticking all these boxes, I have a process that I follow myself, which I have come a long way through this process of, because it's easy. It's you can consistently practice it. That's very important, because it takes not more than 40 minutes a day. You can consistently do it every day, and because it ticks all the boxes, I am seeing more and more of my awakening happening and awareness happening, and more I'm getting into the flow of life rather than struggle which I had in my younger days. So this becomes a very important education for everyone to learn and embody. So learning is 50%. Embodying is where the magic happens. So this is really important. I'm running a course now, and I'm having my course called Heal and Glow starting this Sunday, where I already have a group of people. So this is we've got couple more days to enroll into that. In this course, I teach all the eightfold that I just explained, parts of yoga, including mindset, including asana, pranayama. It is a synthesis of acupressure, massage, asana, pranayama, mindset, and a lifestyle lifestyle mindsets and ability tools and techniques to let go of certain common misbeliefs and limiting beliefs that we have, which is a cloud that I explained, right? So it is a holistic course which sets you up with educating you how to practice, and also sets you up for your own personal practice even after you finish the course for the rest of your life. So this is a very powerful, life-changing course. Already I have finished the physics of immunity 2 weeks class and coaching. We are getting phenomenal results. I'm getting excellent feedback from people who are participating. Everyone's joined for the 8-week course. So we are starting the Heal and Glow course this Sunday. I still have people enrolling this week. They will do the 8-week course by completing the Heal and Glow course first, then continue to do the physics of immunity for 2 weeks. I will catch up some of the physics of immunity material which we will also incorporate in the Heal and Glow, and continue to coach them for accountability and support to embody it further after finishing the Heal and Glow. So it's a good time to join the course. It is this Sunday. I will put the link below so you can go have a look at what is the content of the course and the duration and everything. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you have a great weekend, and if you have any questions and topics you'd like me to speak about, put a comment and I will speak on that topic. Meanwhile, have a good weekend, everyone. Bye.